Once upon a time, in a vibrant African village surrounded by lush forests and golden savannas, there lived a clever spider named Anansi. Known for his cunning and wisdom, Anansi often found himself in situations where his intelligence was put to the test. One sunny day, as Anansi was lounging in his web, he overheard the village animals talking about a great treasure hidden deep in the heart of the forest. This treasure, they said, was guarded by fierce creatures and protected by magical traps. Whoever could find and retrieve the treasure would be known as the wisest and bravest in the land. Curious and ambitious, Anansi decided to embark on this perilous journey. Before setting out, he visited his old friend, the wise old tortoise named Mzi. Mzi had lived many years and had seen much of the world. "Mzi," Anansi began, "I seek the great treasure hidden in the forest." Mzi looked at Anansi with his slow, thoughtful eyes and said, "My friend, remember this. True wisdom lies not just in cleverness, but in patience and understanding. Keep your mind open and your heart humble." With these words in mind, Anansi set off into the dense forest. The journey was long and arduous, filled with obstacles and challenges. Anansi encountered roaring rivers, towering mountains, and thick jungles. Each time, he used his cunning to overcome these hurdles. One day, Anansi reached a dark cave where the treasure was said to be hidden. At the entrance stood a giant, fearsome lion named Simba, known as the guardian of the treasure. "Who dares to enter my cave?" Simba roared. "It is I, Anansi, the spider. I have come to seek the great treasure," Anansi replied, trying to sound braver than he felt. Simba laughed. "You are but a small spider." Anansi, recalling Mzi's advice, decided not to rely solely on his cunning. "Mighty Simba, I may be small, but I am determined. I ask for your guidance to prove my worth." Impressed by Anansi's humility, Simba allowed him to enter the cave, but warned him of the 3 trials he must face. The first trial was a room filled with endless darkness. Anansi used his web to feel his way through, trusting his instincts and patience to guide him. The second trial was a raging river with no bridge. Anansi noticed small leaves floating downstream and, using his web, created a raft to cross the river safely. The final trial was the most difficult, a room full of mirrors that confused and disoriented him. Anansi remembered Mzi's words and calmed his mind, focusing on finding the real path rather than the illusions. At last, Anansi reached the treasure, a chest filled with gold, jewels, and a scroll. The scroll read, "True wisdom is the greatest treasure of all." Anansi realized that his journey and the trials had taught him more about wisdom, patience, and humility than any treasure could. He returned to the village not with riches, but with a deeper understanding of himself and the world. The villagers celebrated Anansi's return and his newfound wisdom. They honored him not just for his cleverness, but for his courage and humility. From that day on, Anansi was known not just as the clever spider, but as the wise one who understood the true meaning of wisdom. And so, the story of Anansi's journey spread far and wide, teaching generations the value of patience, humility, and true wisdom.